Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
Shalom, shalom. This is Sussie Howard Camp out of the RDU area here in the North Carolinas. We're here to prophesy the downfall of this beautiful place called America. And we're pretty much bringing out, thus said the Lord, and bring out the scriptures that your pastor will not bring out. So, read that again, love.
But they're not going to patronize those businesses.
Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than...
We're better. We're better in different kind of ways because we're poor, but we walk in the right kind of way, the way the Most High require us as Israelites to walk in. Go ahead.
Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
Perverse, like America. All the perverted that goes on, you know, from... Just open up your eyes, you'll see. We're not going to go down deep on that one there. Just got to use your wisdom. Let's go to Romans chapter 13, verse 11.
Book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
This is only for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is high time. What does the scripture say?
It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's time for you to wake up out of the American dream you're living in. That's pretty much what I want to say out of that. Go ahead, read one more time.
It says, this is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Knowing the time. Look what's going around. You got wars everywhere. You got that taco man over in Congress starting wars. I guess almost 13 countries, something like that. It's just chaos. It's time to wake up out of your American dream. Wake up to your true identity, the way the Most High created you to be above everybody else on the face of the earth, just to worship Him. He wants you to worship Him. Go ahead, Doc.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
The Israelite salvation is near than what you've been told. What scripture then said? That what you believe.
It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Than we believe. You've never been taught this, so therefore you never believed it. So yeah, time to wake up and get out of this wicked society. Let's go to Hosea 4, verse 6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
The Most High's people. Clearly says my people, that the Most High's people is the so-called black man that's getting shot in the streets like an animal. The so-called Hispanic ones that's been put in dog cages like animals, and the so-called Native Americans, the one that's being pushed to the side from their own land to take them somewhere else where they don't belong. That's who the Most High people is, and that's who we are commanded to come and wake up, to come back to your true identity. It's only take 1/3 of us, 1/3 of Israel, to wake up, and the Messiah will come and deliver us our hellhole. Go ahead.
It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
You're destroyed. Why? Lack of knowledge. What is that knowledge? Your identity, your biblical, your history book.
Right.
You've been completely stripped from it and given to the world and teach the world religion. But yet, this is not a religious book. This is an identity book. That's why you're destroyed. You can't pick up. You can't stop being wicked and start reading your own book because you love doing wickedness, but you hate reading this book because you don't understand it. It's very simple. Just gotta get with the Israelite camp, get dictionaries, go to Google, and learn your true identity and what these words that's in this book says.
Con, can I say something on
Con,
that?
con.
Because you know, I mean, the reason why I feel like we don't read the book to find out who we are and to gain the knowledge, so we won't have that lack of knowledge, is because that's what we see and that's what we witness and are taught in the Sunday morning Christianity church.
Yeah.
You know, you know, sometime I'll check in on these Christianity videos to see what in the world's going on in there, and it's pure tomfoolery and madness, where you got a pastor, you know, putting a guilt trip on people for not giving $1,000 to him, but he ain't telling you what he gonna use it for.
Right.
But, and then he also telling you, even if you ain't paid your rent in months, you should give him $1,000. Otherwise, you don't have faith. Talking about some, you got an eviction notice? Oh, that ain't nothing. If you know, if you ain't been through it, then you'll get upset about having an eviction notice. But people who've been through it, eviction notice ain't nothing. No, you ain't supposed to have an eviction notice, people.
Right.
You know, but that's the madness that these so-called Christian pastors be teaching and pushing, and not reading no Bible verses at all. I just had to get off my chest, man, because
none whatsoever. Yeah.
I got a precept.
But,
This is Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of his prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Beautiful. You just gotta read. Simple as that. Now, if you have trouble reading, you know, there's different ways. You know, you got apps that read stuff to you. But like the scripture says, blessed is he that readeth, blessed is he that studieth, blessed that does his work. You can't be blessed by being a bench warmer. There's no blessing in that. That'd be blessing for your pastor. You give him $1,000, he's gonna do whatever he wants to do, but yet you stuck not paying your rent. Then you want to trust on the Most High, and you get evicted. You get evicted for your stupidness. All right. So is that it on that?
no.
Go ahead.
Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
That's why you're being rejected. Is that eviction notice is a rejection as well. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
He's forgotten what?
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also reject thy children.
You have forgotten the laws of the Most High. Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, the ones that get in hell in this wicked society we live in. Go ahead. Is it on that?
Come. You want to read it again?
Oh, yeah, come.
Come. Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
Children. But what's going on with these children? Different than Israelite children. We just had one kid, what was it, like a year old, got shot by a devil. The mother had the receipt for the diaper she had, but the devil, he has that little trigger finger. It just feels happy to be killing something. He don't care if you were God's chosen people. He doesn't care. He only cares about putting a plate on his house, on his table.
God.
So we brought this on our own children. Definitely y'all wicked Israelites. Us, once you wake up to come to your true identity, your life changes forever. It's just like living in the world and then find out your dad is a rich dad and you've been living in poverty. You come back to him, you'll be well protected. That's how it is when you come to the truth. All right, so let's go on to Exodus chapter 20, verse 3.
Come. The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no